It just played automatically. Hot girl summer. This is a hot girl summer. All the hot girls make it pop, pop, pop. All my ladies with the bags say got money. Know you got no money, tell 'em everybody say hot, hot, hot. Spicy, shorty places, ain't nobody calling me. Money making go that I knew it could be. Earn the right to act up and go a little crazy. I show out all day, all night, baby. Asking who's the best ever, and he'll say me. That's a fact, that's a law. I'm a major need. Damn, everybody here. Hey, yo. What is up? Okay, so I'm doing too many things at one time. That's why I got the intro music playing. The song that you hear is by Sorority Records on Instagram. I love this girl's voice. I'm still in town. I had to finish off some sessions and my nieces were in town. Okay, well, I'll be home. You think you have time to stop by before you leave out? I'll be home. I don't think I'm going nowhere else today. So give me a second, y'all. Okay. I'm playing Dope Man Mediator. Okay. All right. So the song that you hear is by Sorority Records on Instagram. Please follow her. Sorority Records. I'm gonna go ahead and tag her name so y'all go follow her, fuck with her. I love this girl voice. I had her music on some of my videos in the past. I don't know if y'all recognize her voice, but I fuck with her heavy. She sends me exclusive, and I feel like a lot of y'all will feel her music as well. Okay, so I'm just getting ready, y'all. Like this video. Make sure y'all like this video. Especially if you want a free reading. All my hot girls make it pop, pop, pop. I say all my hot girls make it pop, pop. Thank you, Picasso. I should only have 2 stops in the next few. Okay, I'll be here. I ain't going nowhere today. If anything, I just might be napping, but I'll wake up. I'll wake up if you let me know you're coming by. Hot girl summer. This is a hot girl summer. Their issue isn't your problem. All the hot girls make it pop, pop, pop. All my ladies with the bags say hey, everybody. Everybody mad and say hot, hot, hot. I'm not a DJ, but I'll still rock your body. Just posting the directions. Your baby daddy, you might be in a bind, cause it's crazy about me. All my hot girls make it pop, pop, pop. I say all my hot girls make it pop, pop, pop. Just like that, don't stop, stop, stop. Run it back again, cause it's a her name is Janine. All summer long. We keep it hot all summer long. Hot girl summer. So that's the song, and I'm posting the direction. And I wake up sexy every day. Make sure y'all follow her on Instagram. But that's the pop. Can't nobody copyright me for that. YouTube, hush that fools. YouTube moving to the back of the bus. Okay. All right. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. We got the directions. We got Picasso. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you guys. Hey, Tensia, Picasso, Real Soul, Rochelle, Shay Shay is not only let me go so far. AJ, Kiera, Aphrodite, Ronnie, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the new people to the chats. Thank y'all for liking. So Picasso, thank you so much. You can go ahead and type your question, love. If you didn't already type it, okay. For some reason, it's not. So today, y'all gonna have to like probably retype things because it's not letting me do the thing. Hot girl summer. All right. So we in this thing. These gonna be some deep channels because I'm like sleepy, and usually when I'm sleepy, I be really off into my intuition. So this is like one of the best times to get a read from me. But the best times, cards already popping out. So this card might come out frequently today. If it comes out again, I'm gonna do a collective for the chat. All right. So Picasso, hey, High Priestess. Thank you, Picasso, for your donation. Okay, I just posted the directions. What's going on with Nelson and me? Who is Nelson to you, love? Who is Nelson to you? Oh, card already popping out. Donated reading when the flood happened, but wanted to wait until you were feeling better. Okay, got you, love. You sure did. You sure did. You sure did. Because I was like, damn, I forgot her. You sure did. I remember, love. I got you right after Picasso. Those of you just tuning in, these are the directions. Free readings are not guaranteed. There's no specific order. If you want to be high priority on the list, donate any amount to my Cash App or Super Chat. You know, free reading. Make sure you like this video and please be patient and know that they're not guaranteed. All right. So what's going on with you and Nelson? He's a friend. The King of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. What's going on with you and Nelson? 1, 2, 3. What's going on with you and Nelson? We got the Fool, which is not bad. Usually that's a certain type of energy. We have the 4 Swords. The Daughter of Pentacles was the first card that popped out. The Daughter of Swords. The Son of Wands. This is a person right now that may not have solid intentions. They just going with the flow of things. They kind of got things planned. It's a lot of swords coming out. So I do feel like a lot of communication or a lot of thought power. I do feel like deep down in your subconscious or maybe in your soul, you want to offer something, but you may feel like right now at this time, it may not be enough to offer. And that's okay, because that's you being real with yourself. That's you being honest with yourself. Like you would want this to turn into something, but you feel like something more needs to take place within you. And that's okay. That's okay. But I feel like you're still willing to offer it. We have the Fool card. Usually with the Fool card, this can mean sudden change. Venus is having an aspect to Uranus right now, so it is kind of like making us want security, but at the same time, freedom. And this may be being reflected to you from Nelson by kind of like underlyingly knowing that right now he cherishes his freedom. And, you know, believe that. I don't see a lot of romantic potential as of right now. We got the Eight of Cups. And the High Priestess. This could either be something from your past you're still letting go, or this could be you intuitively knowing that this may not be a situation that you want it to be, because I'm not feeling a lot of romantic cards. This person just may be a friend. I see this person being a friend and being a good long-term friend, because as you are like, you know, I have something to offer, but I don't know if it's enough, because this person seems like they just need a lot, or they may be scattered. And that's okay. But just know right now, if you're looking for it to turn into something serious, and you may be thinking about offering something, like asking, where are we going? Do you see us? Don't ask them questions yet. Don't do it. Just enjoy this person as a friend and cherish that friendship. Thank you. Nicole bought them for me. So right now, I do feel like he's going to be in your life long term. I do feel the Tower. Like the moment, I don't feel like this has happened yet, but the moment you ask that question, I start to force it. Look, the Son of Pentacles coming out. Right now, he's going through a moment where he feel like he lacks certain things when it comes to relationships. But cherish that friendship most of all, because it is teaching you a lesson of freedom and how to appreciate your freedom and how to, cherish respect other people's freedom. That's what that's teaching you. You may not get it now, but you're gonna get it in a minute. Okay? But I do see this being a long-term friend in your life. But don't force it. Okay. Okay, so Tensia, what's your question, love? I've lived in both Houston and Maryland. In Maryland is leagues better than Houston. Shake. Okay. Hello, goddess. Hey, Fatia Martin. Are my ancestors receiving my water offerings? You gotta have faith that they're receiving your water offerings. You gotta have faith. When it comes to that, I don't answer questions like that no more, because when it comes to work like that, the big purpose behind work like that is to trust your intuition and your connection to your ancestors and your God. Now, I can ask what your ancestors may be saying. Let's see. You gotta trust that. If you setting out water and it's disappearing, they're receiving it. Because water naturally evaporates, but it's going to naturally dry up. But sometimes our ancestors are elemental. And say if I put out a cup of water and I wanted to give it as an offering, but it's not going down over time, and it's human outside scientifically, this still could mean that they might not be receiving it because there may be some blockages or something that they want you to see. They don't want to take that way. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. God of Cups. 1, 2, 3. They are, girl. And it's a male ancestor. That's like strong. It is some blockages though. They do want you to know some things, okay? Son of Cups, they want you to know some things. Let's see, clarify this 5 ones. Woo, 10 of Cups. They say, oh, okay, this is why I don't read a lot of people's ancestors, because I've done this to myself before, and it be blunt. They say stop blocking your blessings, stop fighting with what make you happy, stop fighting with what you know will make you happy, stop fighting your life, stop stopping yourself. It's kind of like somebody going, stop that, stop fighting yourself. What you doubting yourself for? Stop that. You deserve happiness. You live your best life. Stop doing that. Stop defeating yourself. You doing this to yourself. That's how it sounds. That's how the energy is coming to me. And this is a male coming in saying it. Stop doing it to yourself. Stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting your happiness and stop sabotaging what you deserve. They fussing hard. Now, you take that up with them once you off here, but that's why I don't like reading people's ancestors, because sometimes they come down hard. Something is trying to be offered to you, but because of those self-defeating thoughts, you keep pushing it back. God of Pentacles. Take something from the ground, and I don't usually tap into this type of energy, but I told you this is the best time to do readings for me when I'm sleepy. It's something from the ground you need to take and put it with the water. You need more space, and with this being said, you need to ground more. You need to focus on the practical matters more, because it's something about those practical matters that's part of you chasing your happiness and feeling comfortable and feeling secure with letting happiness or letting love or letting your emotional fulfillment just thrive, and maybe financial worries. But they're saying take something from the ground and put it with the water when you offer it. Now, what that thing may be is up to you. It is feeling like flowers of some sort. You may have to go to the store and literally buy flowers, like buy a rose or buy flowers and put it with that water. Something from the ground. You also may need to, if you don't have a plant, you need some type of ground around you to balance out the water, to balance out the emotion. And it's funny because we're going through this Cancer Capricorn equilibrium type situation with these nodes, so it's playing out for everybody. But they want you to do something with the ground, even if this is burying something, even if this is, taking, a stone from by the river and doing something with it. But I feel like that will come to you naturally, but it's something about flower, and I'm literally seeing roses, and I'm seeing a rose. So it's something with roses. I don't know if roses is important to you. I don't know if this person liked roses. This may be an offering that this particular ancestor is asking for a specific reason because of the symbology in it. Maybe you need to buy yourself some roses. But it's something with the ground in becoming more grounded. Make sure you also are getting a lot of time outside. I know it's hot, but if you can go buy some water when it's cool and tolerable, like sun up, sun down, early in the morning is best. Spend some time near water and spend some time in nature as well, and maybe you'll be intuitively led to what you need to give with that offering. It's something of the ground that you need to give with that offering as well. Sometimes we be doing certain offerings, and you might be doing a water offering, but you could be asking for something stable, like something to do with money. Nah, that's ground, baby, you gotta work with. Water is emotion. Ground is stability. Air is mental. Air is thoughts. And fire, of course, is in action and, ignition, spark, drive. So I hope that helps. That was a lot. That was a lot. Okay. So Tasia, let me know if you received that. All right, so let me post the directions. Hey, everybody. Who's here? If I missed y'all coming in, I didn't see y'all. Hey, everybody. Okay, so free readings, press 33. For donated readings, you can donate to my Cash App or Super Chat. Say Shay wants to know, after high school, should I live with my dad in Houston until I have enough money, or move to Maryland with my mom and live with her until I have enough money? Let's see. Mom or dad? You gonna go with your dad. Y'all see, y'all be following Norman, stupid ass. When he be acting like the crackhead, he be banging the baby doll down on the ground. So I'm like, you gonna go with your dad. That's what popped up in my head. All right, 1, 2, 3. Mom or dad? Ooh. Look, see, I told y'all this card was gonna come out more. Hold on, because Spirit is wanting me to read this a certain way. Because it's a, sometimes when people give readings, this, as many females that got on these cards in this deck, you would think the female would come out. It's a female on the back, but I'm getting that this is you taking initiative and taking the next step. This is you deciding. I feel partially like you already decided, but Spirit wants you to make that decision. I am feeling like it's leaning more towards the mother. But someone is going to hand you a formal, they may have both offered you, but pay attention to the next person that mentioned you moving with them. I feel like it's going to be your mama. And you should go with your mom. You may feel that way. I'm feeling like it's going to be your mom. And then the pink. I feel like there's some growth and some things to be reviewed with the maternal side of your family. So yeah, I will go with the mom, but just know it's also like inner work that needs to be done with the mom as well. Not saying that y'all relationship unhealthy and nothing like that. It's just, you know, things you need to pick up as you grow and build and you get into relationships and shit. You start to see similarities between you. Someone told me that I would be miserable. Well, that's what I told you. If somebody else gave you a reading, try not to do double readings because that'll confuse you. So, I feel like you'll be miserable if you don't take initiative no matter where you go. If you're not taking initiative now to do what you can now, and no matter where you go, you might run into some issues. I feel like initiative needs to be taken no matter what you choose. But I do feel you leaning towards your mom. I don't know who told you was going to be miserable. I'm not picking that up. Now, if you don't like learning stuff, then you're going to be miserable if you don't like learning things. But you're going to have to learn. This is a learning, I'm feeling more feminine energy. All right. So, what is coming up for my finances? Lash out, please. Two cards popped out. Five of Pentacles. Of course, there's some possibly a financial crisis, but this could be due to some energetic conflict. Maybe not doing things on time. Maybe self-defeating thoughts. Feeling like you just not gonna be enough, won't be enough. Feeling like it's not your season when your season is on the way. You gotta believe that your season is coming. As far as finances, that when the Five of Pentacles do come out, there's always like an advisement of making sure you are spending your ducats right. Make sure you are investing your ducats right, because five of Pentacles can represent a financial crisis, but you don't want to focus on the lack. Try not to focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you do have, and focus on how you can flip that, invest that, save that, hold on to it, and invest in future harvests, because you don't want winter to come, the seasons to change. And because of the same actions and bad habits with money, you don't see the fruit from which you are wanting to expand. So I feel like there's some mental conflict or some energetic conflict about how to expand right now. But don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you do have, and focus on what you can do with what you do have and how you can expand on that. But do watch your spending habits this season. Because I can literally feel like you're spending something and getting really upset at yourself and trying to be mad at everybody else, but can't be mad at nobody but yourself. So that's for lash out. So your finances are going to improve, if that's what you're wondering, but it's going to take some discipline. Okay, is my relationship with James over here? Is your relationship with James over? 1, 2, 3. The Sun. Yeah, but for the better. I feel like it's with this ending, or if you when you allow this to come to an end, because apparently you're not allowing it. When you allow this to come to the end, you are going to meet some people, meet new frequencies in your life. I do feel this is the universe saying yes, it's over, but it's over for a good reason, because you got shit to do. You do for a glow up, and you do to meet new people. You do to meet new people. Look, I want to say the moon is still in Leo, and this is a Leo card. So yeah, it's over, but it's for good. It's for the better. It might not feel good, but it's for the better. Okay. Do you have a chance with your daddy friend? What? Oh, look at the cards. The cards is like, what the hell? Do you have a chance with your daddy friend? I don't. Girl, all right. Do you have a chance with your daddy friend? Aphrodite. The Nine of Pentacles. Spirit, confused about that question, but Spirit kind of redirected it. Spirit is saying that you're entering a time of your life of independence, and where you're beginning to see the fruits of your labor. And within the fruits of your labor, this could be a good time to just take a mental rest or a mental break when needed. Okay, because we can work and start to see the fruits of our labor, but sometimes we still need to take that rest. We still need to take that break. You know, that would be awkward. That's why I'm like, Spirit is saying, worry about yourself. Okay. I had a dream about Telvin decided to give me a shot to be my boyfriend on Instagram after a year of blocking. Is he blocked for real, Rochelle? Because that could just be a habitual thought. 1, 2, 3. 1. The moon. It's some. I don't know what it's up with this guy, but I feel like that dream, because the moon can symbolize the subconscious and dream emotions, the waves in the card. I think the dream was just processing emotions and maybe hopes. I do feel like Spirit is saying, you know, if that's something that you're looking for, that's going to take a while, and you know, other seeds should be being planted right now besides with this person. So I do feel like the dream was in a more so of emotional processing than a confirmation. Okay. Thank you. My family is the main one pushing me to date him. Well, baby, the 9 of Pentacles, if they telling you to date him because of, you know, they want to see you doing well, then do it and do it well. I need a bite of my cookie, y'all. Hold on. I hate when the cookies is not fresh, but all right. You're welcome, Rochelle. So Miriam wants to know what the nigga name is? Marwan? Y'all must be from overseas. Because I want to say Marvin, but that's nowhere near what that say. How does M feel for you? Ooh, card popped out. Spirit is saying worry about yourself, but they do see you as, they want to see you as your full potential financially. They see that they see your potential, but they see you distracted by many things, including them. They see this, they know this. They may have told you this, but they're not going to say nothing. But at the same time, they can sense this. Me and my homeboy had a conversation last night about energy. And when people can notice when you notice them in the room versus when you aren't focused on them. And when you are too focused on some people, sometimes it can repel the energy or cause like a repelling action. Or them to be a closed off type of reaction. And then the moment you focus on yourself, all these things come to you. So, yeah, I see that he sees your potential, but he also sees, he's watching you distract yourself. I just want you to know that. So, baby girl, get on your A game. He sees you. Okay. Marwan. Okay, gotcha. Yes, he's Egyptian. Ooh. Like Drake said, ooh. Ooh. You welcome. Okay, so Jamie, a distant friend of mine recently got arrested and they'll be locked up for about a year. They don't know I know. Would it be weird to reach out and write a letter to them? I mean, they got a joke, so might as well hit them up. You know, everybody be on this. Let people know you care about them wave. When they locked up, nobody don't give a fuck. You know, everybody be on their wave. So write a nigga. Write a friend. But if this person has gotten you in trouble or has been toxic to you in the past, that ain't none of your business. Ain't none of your business. But let's see what the cards say. Just like somebody told me, called me up, hit me something, told me something about somebody. And I cried for one day, but then Spirit told me, it's none of your business. It's none of your business. And I had to mind my business. And it was something worthy too. 1, 2, 3, because that person was toxic in the past. So it was none of my business. Goddess of Swords. Yep. I feel like you should. Yep. Because usually this card means like cut communication with somebody. Hold on, y'all. Hey, love. He's not here today. He'll be back probably Sunday. All right. All right. But yeah, I feel, you see how we got the Libra, the law, the system. I feel like it, for some reason, just feel like it would be fair if you just reached out to them at least once or twice. It's something about the way that y'all lost communication is what I'm feeling. And this is for Jamie. So yeah, I think you should. It's things that need to be expressed. Okay. Well, I get a positive result. A result for what? Because the cards are not the doctor. A result for what? And if it's something that you're waiting for, that's practical. You're going to have to wait for their results. Hey, Life of Destiny. You're welcome, Jamie. Will you get a positive result? Let's see. Because if it's pregnancy, look, I can't call that. It look like you're gonna get whatever it is for the best. Whatever the results is for the best, even if it's a negative result. Because it's sounding to me you want to know if you're pregnant or not. So if it's yes or no, it's for the best, and that's all I can tell you. Yeah, I'm not a pregnancy test, guys. If that's what that is. All right. So, if it's a pregnancy test, it's called Dollar Store for $1 too, and they work better than I just lusted over my own dimples just now. They cost less than them with them other things, them early response, whatever. I forgot the name of them pregnancy tests I used to waste money on back in the day. When I got hip to the dollar pregnancy test, when I found out I was pregnant with my son, I was what? It was like a week before my men's period. The line was faint. Them dollar store tests is the business. Instant. Now, sometimes hormones may not be enough, but yeah. That card made me feel good. Thank you so much. I'm supposed to go for my baby's heartbeat. Okay. Well, I feel like it's gonna be good. Whatever it is, you're gonna feel good. It's for the best. The best will take place. That's cool. She knew it was pregnancy related. Exactly, bitch. Who y'all think y'all fooling with? Who y'all think y'all fooling with? Y'all think a bitch just random? Like, I think a bitch really don't got the gift of sight. Like, I'm just playing. Okay, I'm feeling myself. Okay. I just took a doctor pregnancy test. But they the truth. Doctor pregnancy test is not going to fail you. Don't get it twisted because it's $1. That's the same shit they using at the health unit. The dripper dropper. When you got the dripper dropper. Fuck that stick shit. That stick shit got all them oohs and ahs. You paying for the oohs and ahs when all you need is a dropper and the chemical to tell you yay or nay. You don't need the stick, the fancy closets. You don't need that. Unnecessary unless you got money to blow like that. And then it's called, ooh, I'm sick. Go to the emergency room if you got Medicaid so you won't get billed. So it's called go to the emergency room and say you vomiting, don't know what's wrong. I felt it was negative. I lived the whole again. You was stupid. I can't deal with y'all. I cannot deal. I got a box of tests because my coworkers always text me asking for tests. It gotta be you the bitch. you a true friend. You a true friend. You a true friend. You the MVP. Cause if you got $10, you can get $10 tests. I remember I kept extra tests at my house from what was going on. I thought I was pregnant, I think, but my hormones was just shifting, and my period came like 3 weeks late. 3 weeks late. I hate when my period do that. That's why I don't even chance doing stupid shit no more. Cause the moment my period shift up and do that, I be like, oh shit, and you be nervous for 3 whole weeks. And I remember having extra pregnancy tests on deck. Like, oh, you think you're pregnant? Come get this young test. And it was the ones with the oohs and ahs. Amazon had strip shop for like 50 for 12. Oh wow. I definitely took a dollar store test. Right. You look at me and I get pregnant. I can't deal. Oh, you had complications. I'm scared to get pregnant again because I'm getting older now. Like I'm 32 and I don't want to have a C-section. I'm scared of a C-section. I can't. I would pass out. The fact that I know somebody cut my stomach open, I don't care if I can feel it or not. I'm gonna die. Right there. I'm gonna pass out. Nope, y'all can have them tools, them knives. Y'all can have all that. You know, I don't know if my twat gonna work the same because usually my twat open up early. I have an incompetent cervix, they say, and that's how I lost my first child. But ain't nobody trying to go through that. You know, I'll go through it with somebody that's worth it. But that's just a big risk. Then I'm gonna have to be married for like 5 years to have another child. That means I'm 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. I might, and if 5 years later, I might try to pop out one in my 40s if I take care of myself. But, no. I gotta get my cholesterol down first. All right. What's your question, that girl Dazzle? I had an emergency C-section, scared to death. Ooh, see? And my body was starting to reject the drugs. I was going through withdrawal, and it was, oh shit. It can be traumatizing. Childbirth can be very traumatizing. And men don't understand that. Well, some men don't. They think it's just, oh, baby. Nah. My mama had me vaginally. My mama miscarried, had me vaginally, and then she had to have an emergency C-section for my sister. I miscarried. I had one vaginally. I know that second one gonna be a C-section. So that motherfucker gotta be worth it. You gotta be worth it. You ain't gotta be perfect, but you gotta be worth it. Okay, let me start playing. That girl Dazzle, what's your question? I want to know why my brother and sister never come. My brother and my sister won't speak to me. Okay, you ever heard that song by James Blake? I'm sorry. I mean, what's his name? James Blake? One or the other, but yeah. Okay, I want to know why my brother and sister never come over to visit my house and why they never call. The song that I was just singing is called I Never Learned to Share, and he spelled it like that, learned, because he's from over the water. And they don't use ED, they put T at the end of the ends. He never learned to share, and so he's just repeating over and over again that his brother and his sister don't speak to him, and he don't blame them. I guess because he never learned to share, basically saying that they think he's selfish. But that's just that song. But let's see what's going on. And usually when you taking care of yourself and focus on yourself, and people can't ask you for this and ask you for that, they think you being selfish and they take things the wrong way. So that could be a hint. It could be a hint of that. And ain't no reason that song popped up in my head. Cause you taking care of yourself and they feel some type of way. You focus on yourself. And I feel like you told them no. You told them no about something. Your brother and your sister won't speak to you. But can you blame them? No, not if you're taking care of yourself. They gonna pay, like, if they gonna, I feel like they were draining you more so than adding to you. And it almost feel like a secret vendetta that you may not even worry about that snake. It's like jealousy. The snake is green. But I feel like whatever it is, they'll get over it. I basically showed them I can succeed. Yep, Goddess of Pentacles. And they're not a part of it, so they feel a type of way. Hey, Blue Leaf. Thank you, love. Okay, so Blue Leaf. Woo. We have the Daughter of Pentacles. Yep, keep loving yourself. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles, Daughter of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Eight of Wands. The Magician. This is my new favorite deck, as y'all can see. The Hierophants. These two together is powerful because whatever you're manifesting is being inspired by values that are changing. Are you feeling like your value has increased? Thank you, Picasso, for the donation. Okay. So the first card was the Daughter of Pentacles, but these Daughter of Pentacles is turning. It's like you planting one seed, that seed expanding into ninefold, expanding into financial footing, security, due to hard work and diligence. Maybe hard work and diligence in competitive areas. But because of this, your values are increasing and changing, and you're manifesting from that value change. Our spirit is suggesting that you manifest from those suggested values. You may feel like there's a lot on you or a lot at stake right now. A lot of things you have to do. But those burdens that are there or that you feel that are there, they're leaving. You're leaving that behind and moving on into a new timeline, actually, where your values, your new values are building a new timeline. I hope that makes sense. You say, yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, you're stressed. Something, whatever this is that feels like a burden or feels like pressure, that's what's causing you to change your values. But eventually that pressure busts pipes, and this is you taking those burdens and you just chunking them, using it as determination. So yeah, spirit is, yep, that's overwhelmed. It's the overwhelming energy. It was a meme that I made. I shared about Mercury retrograde. No. Yeah, when you tired of Mercury retrograde shit, and I put when your irritants become your second wind. Like when the inconveniences and the burdens and the irritants and all the shit that's out of your control becomes a second wind to the shit that you may have been procrastinating on. We can be complacent, like, oh, we're free, we're living free. And then something happens to take away our time and makes us more determined about that thing that we've been procrastinating on. So I hope that resonates. Oh, you're getting low-key depressed. Let's see. So Life of Destiny wants to know what's coming her way. Okay, I got you, Picasso. Next. Let me tell you how to. Why am I cold? But I feel like if I cut off the air, I'm gonna be hot. Okay. 1, 2, 3. You're welcome, love. So we have the Six of Cups with the Son of Cups. So I do feel like the emotional weight. I do feel like the depression that's setting in is emotional processing from the childhood. You know what song playing in my head? Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Just wanting to be free from responsibility just for a little while. I feel you. But these same thoughts and feels, let them come up and be purged. Because they're also helping you envision the life that you want to live regarding emotional fulfillment, and also within your relationships and your connections as well. This reminds me of when the moon, every time the moon is in Cancer, and me as an Aries, I get teary, and I don't know why I'm getting teary, and it feels like a depressive episode. It couldn't really be a depressive episode. First of all, just know we all basically bipolar. We're gonna have depressive episodes. We're gonna have episodes where we feel like we're on top of the world. And sometimes that depressive episode is emotional processing. Sometimes you don't even know where the tears come from, but you just let it come, and it feels like bittersweet tears. Like you know you shouldn't be upset about anything. You should be thankful, but it's still emotions that need to come up and be acknowledged. A lot of the stuff that come up when we depressed is unacknowledged emotions that we failed to process as children, because we either A, didn't have people to teach us how to process it, or B, had too many traumatic things to happen back to back, and we didn't give a chance to. So we growing up with things that's still processing. So it's like bittersweet energy. The If you feel like you need to cry, allow yourself to take a hill and cry, even if you can't pinpoint why you're crying. When I be feeling like that and I go ahead and cry, usually I immediately get a revelation. Now I'm an Aries, so don't laugh at me. I be thinking I'm about to like cry all day when I finally allow myself to cry right, and I cry for about 15 minutes and get tired of crying. Sometimes it take a few minutes to just let yourself cry in a bathroom stall at work. Let the tears just run down your face. Somebody asks what's wrong, but like, oh, I just had a sneeze attack. Ain't gotta be nobody business. Keep it sacred. Unless you're feeling like you want to harm yourself, but I don't think it's that extreme. I don't feel it's that. Crying is a release, and my anxiety goes away. Exactly. I feel like, I feel heaviness right here. So I feel like within this time period, especially around this new moon, there may have been very heavy energy coming up to the surface. Just allow that to come up. Ask yourself, what does this feel like? Instead of resisting it, which throws us into a deeper depression, question it. I question my feelings when they come up. What is this? The fuck? I woke up just wanting a donut. Why the fuck am I crying? What is this? I feel lonely. Why do I feel lonely? Maybe I isolate myself. Maybe I'm, you have to acknowledge that inner child. That's part of self-love, because that inner child gonna always be there, constantly trying to process the shit that wasn't processed. You have to acknowledge that child. That's what depression is to me, is our inner sad children. And everybody has a different, just like different strands of weed, everybody got a different strand of depression. Ain't nobody depression the same. We can all resonate with depression, but what we feel in each episode is different for one individual person. So, of course, it's going to be a multitude of variations with everybody else. But the key thing is acknowledging those emotions instead of resisting it. And when those emotions do make you feel like it's putting you off track, getting you off track, you know, get clinical help if you can, but usually it's a purge. Okay, so Ronnie, can you tell me if my boss is let up off me? Like she's plotting hard to get me in trouble. She's evil. Damn. Well, didn't I say somebody's next, Picasso? Did I get you? Okay, Picasso is next. Picasso, I got you next. Remind me, Picasso. Picasso, put 777 right quick so I know not to forget you. Okay. So, can you tell me if my boss will let up off me? She's like plotting hard to get me in trouble. She's evil. One. It's time to go. That's a toxic workplace. You need to be going. You shouldn't be asking that question. If you can find you another job, you need to go. If people are trying to give you trouble and fuck with you, it's time to go. Okay? Spirit is saying, follow your happiness. If you're not happy at this place and this motherfucker is plotting on you, making your job miserable, that's running your blood pressure up, it's time for you to go. Because I'm seeing really happy cards. I'm seeing that even on this job, you're going to be all right. This is a test of endurance in a sense and maturity, because you may want to beat the hoe up, but you can't. You know, I do feel like there's other things that you do. Ooh, 5 of Cups, 1, 2, 3. 2 of Wands. Choose your happiness. If you've been thinking about leaving this place, choose your happiness. I don't see this person letting off of you, for one. I don't feel it, even though it's not coming off in these cards. I'm not feeling that this person is going to let off of you. This person is trying to push you out the door. You can either go out the door, or you can either meditate, steadfast, pray this person away, and just do your job and ignore them. But I don't recommend staying in toxic workplaces. That's one thing I don't recommend. That's bad for your mental health. And if you anything like me, you know, I've had to walk off on jobs on motherfuckers, because she legit texts me on my vacation now. I want to curse every word possible and document everything. Yeah, you need to go to a higher up person, somebody's higher than her. Like, look, she bothering me. We need to have a meeting, because apparently, if I tell her she bothering me, she ain't gonna take me serious. So I've done that before. I went over people's head, and they be like, "Well, why you couldn't tell me what was wrong? Why you couldn't?" Trying to make me seem like a pussy? And I said, if I would have told you, I would have fought your ass. Because you've been deflecting the fact that I had an issue with you the whole time. So why the fuck would I be direct with the issue? I'm showing you that I have an issue. You see I have an issue, but you still pressing me. So I'm going over your head. Fuck you. You got a boss. So sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta go to the boss's boss and be like, they bothering me. Can I have boundaries? Can you not? But if they all assholes, it's time to move around. I really feel like Spirit is urging you to move around. If you can, like, start making plans. It may take some time, but start making plans. Like, don't just quit. Okay? Yeah, and record everything. And bring it to the higher ups. And if the higher up don't care, bring it to a higher up. Immediately start researching the chain of command in your company or your job. Because I'll run to the district manager in a minute on a retail job. And at the same time, I ain't never scared of the fucking district manager, which y'all not about to fucking do. Okay, so Picasso, what's your question, love? I have this crush on this security guy at the library. Why is he hiding from you? He's not ready for love. He might know, if you've been focusing on him, he might feel that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We got the 9 of Swords. 9 of Cups. That's not that worry and anxiety. He can feel that off of you. Yeah, it's something. I don't feel like he deliberately hiding. I feel like the universe is just I feel like he has other means of entertainment, and the universe is just compartmentalizing it right now because you're processing your own toxicities and your own, you know, you processing your own stuff. I mean, you honest person, but you still processing your own stuff, and sometimes people be more intuitive than we think. We cannot say a word to a person, but they can still feel, naturally is an attraction there. But I do feel like this person is, their attention is in many places, and you moving away from this place of just anxiety. And it could be that this connection is even triggering your anxiety. Yeah. But Spirit is saying turn those swords into cups and, turn those worries. Don't worry. Don't think the worst and move away from that. I feel like it's some internal anxiety you're moving away from. And people can pick up on it. Thank you to whoever donated. Scared the shit out of me. It sounds like a snake. Okay. So, thank you, Tinsia. All my ladies, damn. Damn it. Okay. I hate when I do that. All right. Is he scared of me? I mean, he might not be attracted to you right now by divine order because of what's in your aura. But that don't mean somebody else won't be. This person just might not be for you. It could be a dodge bullet. You never know. Like, do you know this person enough? Do you know if he'll make a good boyfriend or husband? I'll be honest. Do you know this person? Is this a distraction away from self? Be honest. Really be honest. And I got to keep it real. If you don't know this person, you don't know what they going to hold. So this could be simply a distraction away from self. And it's a divine order. He compartmentalization. Like, it's just, he probably not hiding. It was just that it's set up to where this person just, can't come near you. Your spirit guides, ancestors are not allowing you to distract yourself with this person. You don't know this person from Adam. This could be a toxic person. So trust. Okay, it's new love coming. Cynthia wants to know, is new love coming? Hey, Fifi. Is new love coming? Is new love coming? Makes sense. Right. It's new love coming. 1, 2, 3. The Tower card is the first card. You're welcome, Picasso. It's the first card that comes out. Wow. Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3. Oh, y'all talking about this situation. Okay, so Ace of Wands, the Tower, Ace of Wands. I feel like Spirit is wanting you to explore and redefine your values when it comes to sex and physical exploration. The Goddess of Cups. Daughter of Pentacles. I feel like new opportunities are coming. New love is coming, but it may be temporary. I also feel like it's someone around you right now that could be kind of like putting static in your values. You know how you have a value, but you allowing somebody to come around in and out, whether it's a conversation, whether it's sex. That's not really a positive exchange, because you can be a hot girl, but you can be a hot girl, but you gotta be safe, and you gotta be choosy with who you exchange your energy with. And I feel like it's this person that's tied to you, or it could be something that you let go. That they come. It's like as soon as you figure out, okay, this is what I value, they can be like hi, and it just throw you all off. You tired of the temporary, right? And see, this is a more solid card. You have to honor your. You have to honor your emotional fulfillment. You're the Queen of Cups. You know what you offer. You know what you have to offer. And you need to honor that. You don't have to honor temporary no more if you don't want temporary. Sometimes temporary is fun. And sometimes temporary make you feel more lonely inside. Oh wow, Elijah. So you gotta figure out what you're gonna do with that person before love can come in. You gotta figure out what you're gonna energetically do with that. You know, because that they're throwing a monkey wrench in your shit, they're throwing static in your manifestation. Just want to let you know. You know, that happens sometimes. That happens as a test, so that while spirit patiently wait to see how long it's gonna take us to fix the antenna. Your ancestors will sit there your ancestors sit there for 20 years patiently until you turn the antenna. And then be like, okay, she finally turned the antenna, let's get clear. You know, so it's up to you and what you do with that energy. Okay? Did I get everybody that donated? Because I'm going to do a few more, then I'm going to go ahead and log off. Thank you to everybody that donated. What you say? What you say? Why do it look like your hair got longer? Let me find out. I mean, it did. It's growing fast. I'm there. I'm getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. My ex-boyfriend used to do this all the time, y'all. Corporate. Okay. Yeah, it's growing. It need to be retwisted. It's flat right now. It's fun though. Woo, by Christmas, by the time I get to Okay, so what are your guys trying to tell you, Megan James? What are your guys trying to tell you? They're telling you to be diligent. You might be entering a competitive environment, but just remember to be diligent. As long as you're diligent, your manifestations and your energy that you implement in your situations, your projects will go far, will shoot far, and will come back threefold. So it feels like you enter in a competitive environment. I'm starting to realize you're in a competitive environment, whether it's online, whether it's at work, whether it's just energetically. Like you feel your ancestors, your spirit guides are saying, give it your all, give it more. They're saying you giving it, but give it a little bit more. They're saying you gotta be quicker than that. You gotta be a little quicker than that. So there must be some procrastination there. Thank you, Felicia. What's your question, love? So there has to be some procrastination there for that to be coming out like that. You're welcome, love. Well, your boyfriend intention, you should know. If you don't know, you need to leave. Or y'all need to have a conversation. Nicki Minaj really married that dude. That nigga be happy. That nigga be happy. Let me stop. I don't know who Barb's on here. Like, Nicki is not paying on our bills. Well, let me shut up. Okay, he says he want to marry me in October. Gotcha. That's why you're asking about his intentions. 1, 2, 3. Do you feel he ready to get married? Nine of Swords. You're thinking the worst. So what do you feel something off? You're not sure about something. 3 of Cups. There may have been a situation in the past where there were third party situations, so your trust may be, ooh, he got a wandering dick. Has he had a wandering dick in the past? Or is it you that still want to wander on dick? Six of Swords. Yeah, it feel like either or. You don't want to be tied down. The Lovers. I'm getting these cards are more so about you. I ain't getting nothing about his intentions in these cards. With that being said, he must be for real. And this 8 of Swords coming out. Don't let your hormones, don't settle, but at the same time, don't let your hormones let you miss out on a blessing. If this ain't somebody that you're going to be with, and you still feel like you're going to wander, you need to set them free now. Because I do feel a lot of this is to do with your perception of you feeling trapped, you perceiving marriage as a trap, you perceiving that something will go wrong because I'm married, but I want to know if he's a good thing to me. I'm not getting nothing about him. Spirit is saying you need to fix your thoughts about the situation. Because if he's not coming out, and the Lover's card coming out, which is giving me he's serious, because the Lover's card can mean serious relationship choices as well. So that's giving me that he's serious. You, for some reason, something deep down inside of you want to walk away. You need to ask yourself why you want to walk away. But I feel like it's because of some issues that's still being processed within you. I don't know if it's people in the past that you still want to hold on to. I don't know if it's because of how you perceive marriage. I don't know if it's because you feel like you're going to fuck up. But it's about you. It's not about this person. They for real. Trust issues. Exactly. I'm glad you said it. So because you already knew. Now you gotta work on moving away from that. Now if you need more time, communicate to him that you need more time. You want to make sure you can be an efficient wife. You want to make sure you can be that for him. I don't want to speak on it, but I feel you leaving him alone. I feel you walking away. And you could be walking away to go on a journey of self-learning, because you shouldn't be having these feelings if somebody in front of you offering what a lot of these other girls on here be asking for or trying to manifest. And you have someone in front of you that's real, keeping it real with you, and yet you have these isms. You ever heard of histrionic? I don't know if maybe you had a mom that you saw do the most. Or dad do the most. Usually with histrionic, you just seen the mom do the most, and it's just like, shit, that's how mom moves. That's normal. I don't know. So you can feel the confliction within yourself, but you shouldn't feel trapped. You shouldn't feel restricted. And this is a self-imposed restriction. So make sure, have that deep conversation with self, and make sure you're not self-sabotaging yourself. Don't miss out on a good thing because of, temporary things, or because of fear. But at the same time, you do want to make sure you're at a ready mental capacity for marriage. You might literally know you're not ready, and that's okay. And that's what I feel. I feel you walking away from this guy. You walking away in a red dress, and then boom, that's you on your own. Like, I'm out here. Hey, I that's what I feel. Yeah, my mom was like a cheater, and she got commitment issues. Is it that I never made love? No, I never did it. But I sure know how to fuck. I be a bad girl. I prove it to you. I promise that. Cause I had some issues and I won't commit, not having it. I'll be bad, bad to you. I'll be good and bad, but I might be bad. Yep. That song is in my head. So be real with this person and don't waste their time. Don't waste their time, 2019. Really think, give yourself some time to think about it. It's like you get fucked over a lot and you turn into people who crossed over exactly. And you gotta deal with it. But he don't deserve that. So if you really hung up on that, you might have to set him free. And then you just gonna have to let him be the one that got away. If you that scared, or you can get your mind together. You gotta choose ultimately. But I see you walking away from this person because the thought of getting married it's traumatizing. If you seen your mama move like that, that's traumatizing, and that's okay. You ain't gotta feel like something wrong with you. You ain't gotta force it. Don't force yourself to marry nobody. If you know you may have these urges, you know you may have to sit down with a therapist and go talk through these issues. You know, you may be a Lisa fan. And look at it that way. Look at the silver lining that way. You may be a lesson for him. You may be the one to leave him and he wound up meeting his wife. Now, if that thought hurt you, then you need to do some deep soul searching while he's there. Because if you do leave him, the next person that he gets with, he's going to marry. Just putting something on your mind. So you can be like, hold up, let me go to therapy real quick before we do this. Or hold up, let me set you free because I don't know, son. You gonna let the people that fucked over you fuck up a good thing? And sometimes it takes therapy. So yeah. Alright, so thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm about to go ahead and get off here. And I'll probably be back tomorrow. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.